Hey guys, on this week's episode of the Short Stack, we're going to be taking a look at Suicide Squad War Crime Special number 1. I'm going to tell you if it's any good in 5 minutes or less. Alright guys, War Crime Special number 1 by John Ostrander, Gus Vazquez, and Carlos Rodriguez. John Ostrander should sound very familiar. He's the father of the modern Suicide Squad, pretty much the reason the movie's getting made. But more importantly, let's talk about the book. The book starts out with Strike Force Europa assaulting and kidnapping the Secretary of Defense Carmody. From there, we move on to pretty much a group shot, Task Force X. In this book, it is Deadshot, Rick Flag, Harley Quinn, Diablo, Captain Boomerang, and Mad Dog. Honestly, you probably shouldn't get too attached to Mad Dog. Out of everybody, he seems like the most sacrificial lamb worthy. From here, we get Amanda Waller saying, hey, we know this guy's awful, but we have to save him, or else some bad stuff's gonna happen. And she lays out the whole plan for the group, and she says, here is Strike Force Europa, here's their power set, here's what they're capable of, they're dangerous, even if they are a lame Suicide Squad version of themselves. And she has this crazy harebrained scheme that's going to get the team in and out without being seen, or else their bombs in their necks going to explode. Alright, so we see the plan go into action. The Suicide Squad bum rushes and ambushes Strike Force Europa. They're able to get Carmody, and they start driving off. Deadshot and Rick Flag are posing as bodyguards, so they're able to infiltrate Strike Force Europa. If that's not a tongue twister, I don't know what is, but they do it. And they're on their way. They're making their getaway. And then we see Shadow, the assassin, pop up out of the shadows and put a wrench into everyone's plans. It puts Deadshot almost into an ambulance. It messes up Rick Flag, and she starts to make off with Carmody. They're going to a helicopter to try to get him out of the country. That way they can kill him somewhere else. She's an assassin hired just to get rid of him. But the squad's down, but they're not out. They steal an ambulance and they drive to the docks, and a big battle ensues where Harley Quinn, who now has traded her Maladin for a bat, she's fighting them. Boomerang's able to take down the helicopter, and they're able to get Carmody once and for all. And there's a big twist at the end. I don't want to spoil it for you because I want you to read this book. It's $4.99, but it's a one shot. It's a lot of fun. The art is a bit inconsistent at some times. Really, it's just the close up of the characters that really kind of detriments to the issue. Harley Quinn gets the worst of it, but overall, it's good. It's great to see John Ostrander back on characters that he loves and that he made famous. And that's all I've got for you on this episode. Suicide Squad War Crime Special number 1. Go pick it up. It's a one shot. It's $5. It's probably the best thing DC's going to put out this week. If you like what we're doing here at Plunder and the Short Stack, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next round.